Hallmark heartthrob Ryan Paevey just dropped a major hint that has fans losing it. Is a big comeback in the works? After stepping away from acting in 2024, his cryptic comment and surprise fan event announcement have everyone asking, is Ryan ready to return to Hallmark? It's been quite a while since Hallmark fans saw Ryan Paevey on screen, and the absence has certainly been felt. Known for his charming roles in romantic TV movies, Ryan had quietly stepped away from acting in June 2024, leaving many wondering if he'd ever return. In an emotional statement shared that summer, he opened up about taking a necessary pause from the spotlight. While he didn't go into full detail, it was clear the decision was deeply personal, a much-needed break to recharge and reflect. He posted this on his Instagram, clearing the air on him moving away. Since then, Hallmark has gone on without him, releasing its seasonal lineups without one of its fan-favorite leading men. Viewers missed his warmth, his chemistry with co-stars, and that unique sincerity he brought to every role. But now, more than a year and a half later, there's finally a spark of hope on the horizon, and fans are thrilled. The excitement began stirring again when Ryan announced that he'd be appearing at the Christmas in a Small Town fan convention this coming summer. Naturally, fans flooded his Instagram with love and questions, wondering if this signaled a return to acting. One fan left a heartfelt comment begging for good news. Ryan, please tell us this means you're coming back to Hallmark. We miss you so much. His response, that's a question for them, haha. I'm gonna see if I can find a friendly face there to have a conversation with. Who knows, worth a shot. That one playful, open-ended reply sent fans into a hopeful frenzy. While it's not an official confirmation, it's more than we've heard in a long time, and it definitely suggests that Ryan is at least considering making his way back to set, especially if Hallmark is open to it. For fans who have followed him from the beginning, this feels like the moment they've been waiting for. Looking back at an interview Ryan admits which was his favorite Hallmark movie.
I have a hard time with the concept of favorites because it feels kind of like exclusionary, but if I had to throw my hat on one of them, it would probably be Timeless, just because you have one of those, I actually know that you know it. When you get to a place and you have a job and there's all these people and everything is perfect, everything.
When Ryan Paevey announced in June 2024 that he was stepping back from acting, fans were understandably heartbroken, but many were also deeply moved by his honesty. His message wasn't just a vague note about needing a break, it was a raw, emotional reflection on the toll that the entertainment industry had taken on his well-being. In a candid Instagram post, Ryan opened up about feeling like he had reached a dark place and had become someone he didn't recognize or like, a version of himself shaped by burnout, stress, and unmet expectations. The decision to pause his acting career didn't come lightly. Instead, it was a response to a buildup of personal and professional strain that he could no longer ignore. One major factor he highlighted was the mental health cost of constantly showing up in an industry that, at times, can be draining and disillusioning. Ryan hinted at being surrounded by empty promises, a phrase that echoed the reality of working in a field where success can be fleeting and the pressure to maintain a certain public image never really stops. Though fans often saw his charming, composed side on screen and in interviews, Ryan's statement reminded everyone that celebrities, too, struggle with self-worth, purpose, and emotional exhaustion. In addition to the emotional challenges, Ryan faced practical and financial setbacks that added even more stress. He revealed that he had been the victim of financial fraud. His bank accounts had been hacked and investments had been stolen. These deeply personal losses are rarely discussed publicly by celebrities, but Ryan chose to be open about it, perhaps in part to explain just how much life had shifted behind the scenes. It wasn't just the industry burning him out, it was the chaos life had thrown at him on multiple fronts. On top of it all, Ryan's mother was diagnosed with lung cancer. This, more than anything, seemed to be the final push in his decision to reprioritize. He moved back to California to be closer to his family, putting time with loved ones and real-life responsibilities above the demands of Hollywood. It was a quiet but powerful act of choosing presence over performance. While Ryan didn't go into extensive detail beyond these points, there's been some speculation among fans and entertainment commentators that his departure might also reflect a growing misalignment with the types of roles he was being offered. Some believe he wanted more creative control or roles with greater depth and nuance. Others suggest he simply needed a spiritual and emotional reset after years of putting others' expectations first. While these are only guesses, they echo what many actors eventually experience, a desire to step back and realign with their true self. Before his Hallmark days, Ryan Paevey's journey was anything but ordinary. Born in Torrance, California on September 24, 1984, he had no grand plans to become an actor. In fact, acting wasn't even on the radar. He dabbled in construction and bartending, and somehow stumbled into modeling, a path that eventually led him to appear in music videos for stars like Katy Perry and Christina Aguilera. From there, he landed the role of Nathan West on the long-running soap General Hospital in 2013, and things took off. It wasn't long before Hallmark came calling. His first film with the network aired in 2016, and fans instantly fell in love. Over the years, Ryan carved out a niche for himself in feel-good romances. Whether he was playing a reserved history professor, a rugged, small-town cowboy, or a charming Christmas tree farm owner, he had the ability to make every role feel honest and relatable. Even during his time away from acting, Ryan Paevey hasn't been idle. While many celebrities disappear entirely during their breaks, Ryan has remained refreshingly connected with his fans. Through candid posts on social media, occasional interviews, and appearances at fan events, he's kept the door open, just enough to let everyone know he's doing well, living life on his own terms and not closing any chapters permanently. One of the things that sets Ryan apart is how multidimensional he is. Acting has never been his only passion. In fact, before he even stepped onto a set, Ryan was already building a life that was creative and hands-on. He's the proud founder of Fortunate Wanderer, a small business that showcases his love for travel, craftsmanship, and nature. The brand features handcrafted jewelry, photography prints, and custom-made items that reflect his personal aesthetic. Earthy, rugged, and intentional. Every piece tells a story, and fans love how much of him is woven into the brand's identity. It's not just celebrity merch, it's an extension of who he is. Beyond his artistry, Ryan is a lifelong motorcycle enthusiast. His social media is peppered with photos and videos of his adventures on the open road, often accompanied by breathtaking landscapes or thoughtful reflections. There's a sense of freedom in the way he shares these moments, like he's reminding us all to slow down, unplug, and enjoy life outside of our busy routines. Whether he's riding solo through winding mountain roads or getting his hands greasy in the garage, that love for engines and independence is a huge part of what keeps him grounded. Nature, too, plays a big role in Ryan's life. He's always been open about how the outdoors provides him clarity and balance. Hiking, camping, and simply spending time under the sky seem to be his ways of reconnecting with himself. For someone who spent years in front of the camera, constantly in the public eye, it makes sense that he'd find peace in places where no scripts are needed and the only soundtrack is the rustle of trees. Fans appreciate this side of Ryan immensely. In a world of polished celebrity images and filtered lives, he comes across as genuine and humble. He's never pretended to be larger than life or tried to maintain a picture-perfect public persona. If anything, his transparency about taking breaks, needing space, or focusing on other passions has only deepened the respect his audience has for him. That authenticity, both on screen and off, is what makes people continue rooting for him year after year. So, while he's been absent from new Hallmark premieres, Ryan Paevey has very much remained in the hearts and minds of those who admire him. Whether he's working with his hands, riding across state lines, or just living a quieter life for a while, fans are here for it. And whenever he's ready to come back, the welcome mat is already out. Now, with his lighthearted comment about finding a friendly face at the upcoming convention, it seems the door to acting again isn't entirely closed. Whether it leads to a full return to Hallmark or something entirely new, it's heartening to know that Ryan is keeping the possibility open.
And then he would jet ski you back out to the thing, and I was like, what is my life right now? This is insane. This is crazy. Like, I can't believe this is my life right now. Are you serious? I had to call my dad. I was just like, dude, you will not believe.
For those who've missed seeing him on screen, his Hallmark filmography is filled with rewatch-worthy gems. From the beloved Unleashing Mr. Darcy and its swoon-worthy sequel, Marrying Mr. Darcy, to cozy seasonal favorites like Christmas at the Plaza, A Timeless Christmas, and Coyote Creek Christmas, Ryan's presence has left a lasting impact on the network. His blend of quiet charisma and heartfelt performances brought a unique touch to every story he was part of. As we head into another Hallmark season without him, for now, there's a little more hope in the air than before. Whether he returns this Christmas or sometime down the line, fans will be waiting, Hallmark mugs in hand, ready to welcome him back. Even as Ryan Paevey took a step back from acting, the friendships and connections he made over the years in the entertainment world have remained a constant. Within the Hallmark family, he's worked alongside some of the most beloved stars of the network, forming bonds that go beyond just shared screen time. One of his most talked about on-screen pairings has been with Cindy Busby. The duo starred together in Marrying Mr. Darcy and Unleashing Mr. Darcy, a modern-day adaptation of Pride and Prejudice that quickly became a fan favorite.
Toss their bouquets. A, to distract the crowd and make a quick getaway with the groom. Ooh. B, for good luck.
Their chemistry was undeniable, and it wasn't just acting magic. Fans could tell there was a natural ease between them that hinted at real-life camaraderie. In interviews and behind-the-scenes clips, their playful banter and mutual respect shone through, making their working relationship even more endearing. Ryan also shared the screen with Erin Krakow, who's well known for her role in When Calls the Heart. While their project, A Summer Romance, was a one-time pairing, fans loved the relaxed dynamic between the two. Erin, a longtime Hallmark favorite, was vocal about enjoying her time working with Ryan, and their mutual professionalism and warmth left a lasting impression on viewers.
Us interacting in different roles.
You all live here?
Yep.
Then there's Jen Lilly, another Hallmark regular, who has often spoken positively about the creative environment on Hallmark sets, something Ryan himself has echoed over the years. Though he hasn't worked with Jen directly on a major project, the network's core group of actors often cross paths at promotional events and seasonal film shoots. Ryan's friendly and grounded personality made him a natural fit among his peers, and he quickly became a valued part of the Hallmark circle. Beyond Hallmark, Ryan's friendship with former General Hospital co-stars like Kirsten Storms and Dominic Zamprogna shows how tightly knit soap opera casts can become. Having played Nathan West for nearly 5 years, Ryan built lasting relationships during that chapter of his life. Fans of General Hospital still post throwbacks and tributes to Detective West, and his former castmates have shown nothing but love and support for his journey, whether on screen or off. Despite his growing fame, Ryan has always kept a close circle. He's a big believer in keeping real friends nearby and staying humble, and that's been evident in how he speaks about the people he's worked with. Many of his co-stars have praised him for being easy to work with, kind, and down to earth, a rare combination in the industry. In many ways, it's that balance between professional dedication and personal authenticity that makes Ryan so beloved. He hasn't let fame change him, and those around him, from actors to directors, seem to genuinely respect that. Whether he's sharing a set with a seasoned Hallmark star or cracking jokes with former soap opera colleagues, Ryan brings warmth and integrity wherever he goes. And that brings us to the end of today's video. So, what do you have to say about Ryan's big potential comeback? Have you missed seeing him? And which is your all-time favorite Ryan Paevey movie? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Every bit of support helps keep our channel going. Thanks for watching. Until next time.